Assuming that the recording starts, there we go. So, greetings, my noble knights. It is I, Blaze Templar, and today we're doing something a little bit familiar for those who are longtime viewers of the channel. I'm announcing a tournament as a kind of hype measure, if you will, for the upcoming Season 3 Noble Knights Coliseum. And, well, here's the entry point, if you will. So, what is it? Well, it is the War of Unknown, the Unown Wars, if you will, where the rules are quite simple. When you play, it's a double elimination, so you'll play, if you lose, you get knocked down to loser's bracket, you can play through, win to there, and then you go to grand finals, or you could stay in winner's bracket and get to grand finals that way too. The winner's side obviously has an advantage where the loser's side actually has to reset the bracket, so then it kind of gives the winners that advantage. But it's not impossible for losers, finalists to become the champion. So if you lose twice, though, you're knocked out of the tournament. It's done at that point. Pretty simple, pretty standard. If you've seen like any real Smash Brothers tournaments, if you've seen any online tournaments, this is pretty much what you come to expect. So that being said, my phone's going to go off at me too, unfortunately, but whatever. So anyway, with that in mind, the Unown Wars. So the rules with the actual games themselves are a little bit different than what you might expect. So basically, when you play games, you're playing for points. Winning the match will get you a point. So if you win, automatically you win this game. But here's the kicker. If your opponent's been using their Unown properly and knocking out a few things, they're getting points too. So for every Unown knockout, you're going to get 2 points. So the winner of overall points will actually be the winner of the game. So the other part I have to include is you need to have an Unown. Clearly, it's part of the rules of the tournament. You're going to want to try to make your Unown work, and outside of that, it's OU and below. And it'll be Gen 8 national decks because you can't have hidden power without hidden power. So yeah, you'll see things like Blacephalon and whatnot. Really a hostile environment for Unown, but if you can make it work, you can turn a loss into a win. So yeah, is it odd? Is it a little gimmicky? Absolutely, but it's something unusual that I think will kind of stimulate our player base and go, I wonder how I can make Unown start netting KOs. Maybe I'll use things like spikes and sticky web to put Unown in a more favorable situation. Maybe I'll have it use Psyche MZ, or, well, I guess you'd have to use Normali MZ, but you get the idea. Where you use these off-the-cuff strategies to make your Unown more successful. Now, of course, Baton Pass is banned, definitely, because that's just a Smogon clause, that sort of thing. So, I will be, of course, watching these, and I will be calculating the points. The person with the highest point total will win that match. All that fun jazz. Now, for the players, why participate? Well, one, because it's fun. And two, I actually will if there are between like 8 to 16 players, that 8 to 15 players, being that as the top, I will go ahead and make that have a $10 gift card for your preferred eShop. If it's overseas, I'll work something out with you, figure out what we can do there. So we'll still get you something if you're like in Europe or something. I know with the current health issues, it may be a little more complicated, but we'll see what we can do, figure out something. If there are above 15, we get to that 16 point and above, I'll go ahead and keep that $10 reward, make that a second place prize though, and go ahead and knock in a $20 gift card on his top of that as the first place prize winning position. You don't have an entry fee, anything like that. This is just for fun and to help generate a little bit of that hype for the upcoming League Coliseum. If you're interested in joining the league, let me know in the comment below. Give me your information. I'll go ahead and put the actual link to the application in the description. All that fun jazz. So, I just want to be 100% clear that, yeah, this is to help generate interest in the league. But it's also for fun and to help get us back in the swing of things. I've been sick off and on for the last several months, and it's getting quite tiring, but hey, I'm going to try to force myself to do things and get this channel really rolling again where it needs to be. So, yeah, I have a bunch of videos waiting too, so, you know. But enough of that. That's not about this video. So, TLDR, join if you want. Prize awaiting the winner. If there's enough participants, there'll be even more prizes. I, of course, will need enough participants to justify running a tournament, so I'm going to cut it at minimum of 8. So if we can get that 8 number, we can have the tournament. I will go ahead and guarantee a gift card of some sort, like for eShop or PSN or something like that, or something similar where I just have to give you like a digital code over the internet or something where you can access that. Now, again, like I said, if you're overseas, let me know, because a lot of times American codes will not work over in Europe and whatever, because American dollars and all that jazz, but we'll try to figure something out in that case. So yeah, that's kind of where we're standing there. Let me know. And until then, goodbye.